In a world bustling with diverse characters, some uplift us while others weigh us down. Today we explore the wisdom of Stoicism and learn to discern those who hinder our path to tranquility. Join us as we unveil the 9 types of people that Stoics advise us to say no to, not with malice, but with the intent to preserve our inner peace and virtue. So, sit back, reflect, and let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and Stoic wisdom together. 1. The users in the grand theater of life. There are those who view relationships as mere transactions, a game of give and take where they are always on the receiving end. These are the users, individuals who drain energy, resources, and goodwill, offering little in return. They are the friends who call only when in need, the colleagues who take credit without contributing, and the acquaintances who vanish once their purpose is served. Stoicism teaches us the value of sympathia, the interconnectedness and mutual support among all. It's a dance of give and take, where both partners move in harmony. So, when you encounter the users, remember the Stoic virtue of justice. It's not just about fairness to others, but also to oneself. Say no to one-sided relationships, not out of spite, but out of respect for the balance that sustains us all. Choose to invest in those who understand the beauty of reciprocity, who enrich your life as you enrich theirs. This is the path to a harmonious and virtuous life. 2. The manipulators. Now, let us turn our gaze to the manipulators, the puppeteers of words and architects of illusion. They weave a web of half-truths and falsehoods, ensnaring the unwary in their intricate plots. Like a mirage, they present a reality far from the truth, leading others astray. Stoicism, however, arms us with the virtue of wisdom. It teaches us to question, to seek the essence of things beyond their appearances. In the face of manipulation, the Stoic remains steadfast, guided by reason, and unswayed by the siren calls of deceit. So when you cross paths with the manipulators, remember the words of Epictetus: "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Listen, observe, and discern the truth that lies beneath the surface. Embrace the Stoic practice of reflection and critical thinking. Say no to the manipulators, not out of fear but out of respect for the sanctity of truth and the pursuit of genuine understanding. 3. The pessimists. Amidst the ebb and flow of life, there are those engulfed in the shadows of doubt and despair. They are the pessimists, carriers of a storm cloud, ready to rain on any parade. Their words are laced with gloom, their outlook bleak. They speak of failure as if it were a constant companion, and hope as a stranger long forgotten. Yet, Stoicism teaches us the power of perception. It is not events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. The pessimists may see a world in shades of grey, but the Stoic sees the spectrum of possibility. For every challenge, there is an opportunity. For every setback, a lesson. So when you encounter the pessimists, remember the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Choose to nourish your mind with optimism and resilience. Say no to the pessimists, not out of disdain, but out of a commitment to nurture a positive and Stoic mindset, one that embraces the fullness of life's experiences. 4. The envious. In the shadowy corners of human interaction lurk the envious, their eyes casting a covetous gaze upon the triumphs of others. They are the ones who whisper bitter words at the sight of joy, who view others' achievements not as inspiration, but as a mirror reflecting their own perceived shortcomings. Stoicism, however, teaches us to rise above envy. It tells us to rejoice in the good fortune of others, to see their success as a collective victory for humanity. For the envious, the accomplishments of their peers are a source of resentment, but for the Stoic, they are a beacon of what is possible. So when you cross paths with the envious, remember the Stoic virtue of magnanimity. Say no to envy, not out of pride, but out of a profound understanding that we all share in the tapestry of life's grand design. Embrace the Stoic way by celebrating the successes of others as if they were your own, and let go of the weight of envy that seeks to drag you down. 5. The unreliable. In the rhythm of life's commitments, we often rely on the word of others. Yet there are those who dance to a discordant tune, the unreliable. They are the ones who promise the stars, but fail to deliver even a handful of dust. They speak vows of certainty, yet their actions sing a ballad of absence. Stoicism teaches us the virtue of trustworthiness, the importance of being a person of your word. For what are we, if not beings bound by our promises? When faced with the unreliable, remember the Stoic principle of dependability. Say no to them, not out of anger, but out of respect for the sanctity of trust and the value of time. Choose to surround yourself with those who honor their word as they would treasure, for these are the relationships that build the foundations of a life well lived. 6. The close-minded. In the vast library of life's experiences, there are those who choose to walk the halls with blinders, the close-minded. They cling to the familiar, rejecting the unfamiliar, their minds sealed like the pages of an unread book. They dismiss the unknown, the different, the challenging. Stoicism, however, invites us to embrace the pursuit of wisdom. It encourages us to unlock the chains, to open the pages of new perspectives and insights. The close-minded see change as a threat, but the Stoic sees it as an opportunity, a chance to grow, to learn, to evolve. So when you encounter the close-minded, remember the Stoic virtue of courage. Say no to them, not out of superiority, but out of a commitment to the endless journey of learning and self-improvement. Choose to surround yourself with those who seek understanding, who question, who wonder, for it is through the meeting of diverse minds that the greatest ideas are born. 7. The gossips. In the social tapestry of our lives, there are those who stitch threads of hearsay and rumor, the gossips. They find solace in the stories of others, not as tales of human experience, but as currency for social leverage. They trade in whispers, dealing in the currency of reputations. Stoicism teaches us the value of integrity and the power of silence. It guides us to speak only that which is necessary, true, and kind. The gossips may relish the fleeting thrill of shared secrets, but the Stoic finds strength in the fortress of their own character. So when you encounter the gossips, remember the Stoic principle of discretion. Say no to them, not out of contempt, but out of respect for the sanctity of personal dignity and the harmony of community. Choose to engage in discourse that uplifts, that unites, that enriches the soul. For it is through meaningful communication that we forge bonds of lasting value. 8. The temperamental narrator. In the voyage of life, there are those who sail with a tempest in their hearts, the temperamental. They are quick to anger, slow to forgive, their moods as changeable as the winds. Their wrath can capsize relationships, turning harmony into discord. Stoicism, however, teaches us the virtue of equanimity. It encourages us to remain calm in the face of provocation, to be the still center in the midst of chaos. The temperamental may be slaves to their passions, but the Stoic masters theirs, steering through life's storms with grace and composure. So when you encounter the temperamental, remember the Stoic ideal of inner peace. Say no to them, not out of fear, but out of a desire to cultivate a tranquil spirit and a balanced life. Choose to surround yourself with those who embody patience and understanding, for they are the beacons that guide us to safe harbors. 9. The arrogant. In the grand narrative of life, there are those who cast themselves as the hero in every tale, the arrogant. They speak with a voice that drowns out others, their words laced with condescension. They see themselves as giants among mortals, their egos eclipsing the collective light of shared humanity. Stoicism, however, champions the virtues of humility and equality. It teaches us that no one is above another, that we all walk the same earth, breathe the same air, and gaze upon the same stars. The arrogant may seek to elevate themselves by diminishing those around them, but the Stoic seeks to lift others, knowing that true greatness lies in service, not in self-aggrandizement. So when you encounter the arrogant, remember the Stoic practice of empathy. Say no to them, not out of envy, but out of respect for the dignity of all beings. Choose to surround yourself with those who value community over individual glory, for it is in the garden of humility that the most beautiful flowers of humanity bloom. As we conclude our exploration, remember that saying no is not an act of rejection, but a choice of alignment with our Stoic values. If today's journey has enlightened your path, consider subscribing and sharing this wisdom with others. Your support helps us continue this voyage of enlightenment. Like, comment, and share your thoughts. What type of people do you choose to say no to? Let's discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Until next time, live wisely.